Aquariuses, Lord have mercy. Aquariuses, you guys have a messy situation going on. Grand Rising, good afternoon, and good evening to all of my beautiful Earthettes and Earthos out there. This is your girl, Alicia, and welcome to the Earthy Girl Experience. If you clicked on this video, then you already know what we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to be doing a reading for my beautiful Aquariuses out there. Aquarius rising, sun sign Aquariuses, as well as moon sign Aquariuses as well. Venus Aquariuses, if you have a Venus placement in Aquarius, oftentimes these readings can resonate with you as well, especially if it turns out to be a love, romantic, relationship type reading. But it really just kind of contingent on which direction the reading goes. All right. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. It's not going to be precise for every Aquarius out there because there are millions upon millions of Aquariuses out there all around the world. At the moment though, however, I am not offering personal readings. However, when I do, I will be sure to let you know. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way you are aware when I decide to start doing personal readings and I decide to offer that to the general public, okay? Also, make sure to share this video. If you know an Aquarius that's out there that you feel like will benefit from this video, or if you are a cross-watcher and you, again, know an Aquarius that you feel like would enjoy this video, benefit from this video at any point, make sure you share this video with them, okay? Send them my way, okay? All right. So before we get started, what I want to do is I just want to take a moment to just breathe and just give thanks and give honor to the Most High and the universe for allowing us to come together in this moment, allowing us to have this exchange of energy, okay? I also would like to ask the Most High to come in at the moment and allow me to deliver the message that you would like for me to deliver to my beautiful Aquarius risings and sun sign Aquariuses out there in the world, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me to be the messenger. Thank you for allowing me to serve my purpose and deliver the divine message that you would like for me to deliver to my Aquariuses out there in the world. All right? Thank you. Gratitude. All right. Okay. Let's see what pops up here for my Aquarius here. First card out of the gate is a 5 of coins here. This can deal with material trouble. Okay. This could also deal with some form of a loss. This can also deal with a lover of some sort, a mistress of some sort if you are married. This could deal with the loss of a job as well. This 5 of coins is associated with the Taurus energy. So maybe there is an Aquarius out there who is dealing with a Taurus. So out the gate, I'm seeing already that this is turning into a love and relationship reading out the gate. So you Venus Aquarius is out there, you'll probably benefit from this as well. All right. Could also be some emotional confusion here as it relates to this 5 of coins. So maybe there's an Aquarius out there who is involved with a Taurus, and maybe this Taurus here, there's a lot of emotional confusion going on. This 5 of coins also can deal, because it deals with the loss, and we're talking about Taurus, it can also deal with having some money issues as well. Okay, so perhaps it's not an Aquarius that's dealing with a Taurus. Perhaps it's an Aquarius that's having some money troubles right now. All right, maybe you lost a job, causing you to have some financial issues at the moment. All right, let's see what else comes up for you, Aquarius. Ooh, all right. So the next card out the gate is a 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Sorry, I couldn't get that word out right. Now this Seven of Swords deals with arguments. All right, it's in reverse, so it deals with like arguments and quarrels of some sort. So maybe you're an Aquarius who has experienced a loss recently in your job, and it's causing you to have some financial issues, and maybe that is triggering some arguments between you and a loved one, or maybe you and a significant other. Or if you are an Aquarius who is involved with a Taurus, perhaps there is some emotional confusion, right, due to arguments that you guys have been having there. Also, this Seven of Swords, it can deal with gossiping, slandering someone's name. It can also deal with someone who has maybe given you advice and you have not heeded those advice, if that makes sense. So perhaps there is an Aquarius out there who has gotten advice from a Taurus. Maybe that Taurus lover or Taurus loved one has provided you with some financial advice, and it has caused some arguments there within the relationship. Let's see what else comes out of the gate for you guys. Woo. All right, so the next card that comes out is the Devil. All right, this is Capricorn energy. So what this also says to me is, because it's in reverse, it could be a divorce card here. Okay, this could also be someone breaking from bondage, because Capricorn deals with Saturn energy that deals with restriction. All right, so this could also be in relation to you losing your job. So maybe you losing the job or quitting your job, walking out on your job, whatever the case may be. For you, it may have been like a release, okay, a breaking of the chains of the bondage there. But because of that, it has caused issues within your relationship. It has caused issues within your relationship. It's caused arguments between you and your significant other, who may also be a Taurus. Now, the previous card with it being a Seven of Swords, this is Aquarius energy, okay? So this definitely tells me that this reading is about an Aquarius. That just kind of validates that for me. All right, now with this card being this more recent card being the Devil card here, perhaps the person that gave you the advice that you did not take heed to, Aquarius, could have been a Capricorn. It could have been a Capricorn who gave you the advice. Maybe they told you, hey, you know, maybe you should think twice before quitting your job. Or, you know, maybe they gave you advice on maybe they gave you advice on, you know, your job situation, your money situation, as it relates to this person who may be a Taurus as well. Now, on the flip side of that, I wanted to originally say that perhaps, you know, if it has something to do with a job loss, maybe your boss could have been a Taurus, and they could have been the one who released you from the job, and maybe this could have been due to arguments or some kind of quarrel within the environment. This could also be a situation where it's someone who, an Aquarius, who is involved with an employee who happened to be a Taurus. Okay? Who happened to be a Taurus. Let's see where this goes here. All right, the next card out of the gate is Two of Wands, and it's in reverse. So again, this is a really, I hate to be delivering this type of message to my Aquariuses during your birthday month, but you know, it just kind of is the way things, it is what it is, honestly. So this Two of Swords, this is Aries energy, and because it's in reverse, we're talking about sadness, some troubles. We're also talking about someone who may be experiencing a loss of faith. All right, so perhaps you losing your job and having the financial issues right now has, you know, really brought you some sadness in your life. It's, I mean, obviously it's created some troubles here because, you know, we pulled that Seven of Swords out earlier, and it talked about the quarrels and arguments that's going on right now in your life that has been caused by this loss that you are experiencing at the moment. All right. Oh boy. I feel like with this this Two of Wands, that this came as a surprise for you. You weren't expecting to be losing your job. It wasn't like, you know, kind of like one of those things, you wake up, walk into work, not thinking you're going to get fired that day. Okay. And I feel like that this came as a surprise to you. Oh man. And with it being in Aries, that two of Wands, with it being associated with Aries energy is very abrupt. It happens really quickly, right? Aries is very impulsive. They can be very impulsive in their behavior. And this is why I feel like this is one of those situations where you were not expecting to be fired, whether it be, or you were not expecting to lose this job. So I honestly feel like it is a situation where, now that I'm kind of looking at the total picture here, I feel like this is a situation where it was an Aquarius involved with someone in the job. All right. It could have very well been with a Taurus. And it also could have been with an Aries. Yeah. It also could have been with an Aries. So I'm gonna go with either a Taurus or an Aries here, Aquarius, that you could have been involved with. Again, we're looking at a situation where you've had some material loss here in the form of money. So you've lost a job, and I feel like that it was due to work relationship that was taking place that probably came forth. Wow. Okay. The next card I have to get is the Five of Swords here. Woo, this one is in reverse. It talks about seduction here, weakness. It also talks about an uncertain outlook. So I feel like, again, because we're talking about, and this Five of Swords again is Aquarius energy. And so definitely this is an Aquarius who was involved with someone. I feel like they were involved with someone in the workplace, or they were messing around with someone in the workplace, child, and they ended up getting fired from their job. And perhaps once you got fired or released from your job due to this workplace relationship that was inappropriate, maybe perhaps you thought once you got, you know, released or fired from your job that you were going to be able to continue this relationship with the person that you were romantically involved with at work, and that's not what happened. Maybe perhaps you guys, you know, once you lost your job, that workplace relationship was done. Period. You were no longer the workplace husband, or you were no longer the workplace wife. Okay? Wow. And for those of you Aquariuses who are married, perhaps this could have led, or it has led, to a divorce. Oof. Aquariuses. You guys. Woo. Now, what I will say is, I feel like in this situation here with this Five of Swords in reverse here, you felt like, you know, you kind of felt like, or maybe it was the other way around, Aquariuses. Maybe once you guys lost your job, you cut that relationship off. And perhaps it could have been that the person you were involved with feels as though you left them out in the cold. Wow. Let me pull out my relationship deck here, guys, because now that this has turned into a relationship type situation, I really want to dig into this a little bit more. Let's pull out our relationship deck and see what happens here. Wow, you deserve love. You deserve love, Aquarius. You deserve love. So maybe this was a situation where, Aquarius, you were the one that felt like, dang, I lost my job. You really was like, maybe this little workplace relationship got turned in or became a little bit more deeper than what it should have. But in spite of everything that's going on, just know that you deserve love. You deserve love at the end of the day. All right? Wow. Trust. Trust. This one says, the situation is calling for you to have faith. Perfect. Perfect. Because, again, earlier in the reading here, we pulled out this, which one was it? It was the Two of Wands that we had pulled out earlier in this reading, and it spoke to having loss of faith. Having loss of faith. And so the universe wants you to trust. They want you to trust. All right? They want you to trust. And just know that whatever the situation is, whether it is you're hoping for this person that you were involved with at your workplace, you're hoping things to, rekindle. If you're kind of hoping for that, the universe is asking you to just trust. Trust in God, trust in them, trust that they have your back. All right? Even with the situation with you losing your job, just trust. Trust that the situation is going to work out for the best. All right? Man. Wow. Forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning. This card said, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. All right? So perhaps this card is asking for you to not only to forgive, but to learn from this situation. I feel like it's more about learning from the situation. Perhaps it's telling you to learn not to be messing around with people at your job. Straight up. Okay? You know you can't be having workplace relationships. Come on now. Sometimes it just don't work out that way. Sometimes it's just not good. It's not a good look. It's just not a good look. And I know sometimes people meet their spouses while they're working. There are some birth charts out there where you will meet your spouse. Depending on how your birth chart is set up, you will meet your spouse through work, right? It just happens that way. However, if it's a situation where you are married, right, and you have this workplace husband, this workplace wife, like, and you guys have these friendships that turn into romantic involvements, y'all know that shit ain't right. Cut it out. Cut it out, Aquarius. Ooh. Let's pull one more card, and I'm going to go to another deck here. This one says, express your love. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I feel like this workplace relationship that you had with this person, Aquarius, and cross watcher, if you're watching this, whether you are the Taurus or Aquarius that's watching this, and again, this could be a Taurus rising or Aries rising, because I mentioned it could be an Aries or a Taurus here that we could be talking about, that you could have been involved with, Aquarius. Because Taurus is ruled by Venus, right? And they are a fixed sign. Sometimes it could be a situation where perhaps, Aquarius, you realize that, okay, I done lost my job. We can't continue on with this workplace relationship. Like this just and maybe the Taurus being a fixed sign It's just like, no, 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 no. Like, we had something here. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't work there anymore. We can continue on with this relationship. And Aquarius, you like, just ain't gonna work. Just ain't gonna work. Just ain't gonna work. Because I could either end up getting a divorce because, you know, like, obviously, right? Or Aquarius, you may be the one who is wanting to express your love to this person, you know. But honestly, I feel like it is, if we're talking about the Taurus, if we're talking about an Aquarius and a Taurus that's have been involved with each other, I feel like it's the Taurus who still is wanting to express their love to you. Boy, my goodness. Ooh, this is messy. This is just messy. Oh my goodness. Somebody hopeful. Who is hopeful? Who's hopeful? Somebody hopeful. Somebody is hoping. Somebody is hoping. Oh man, I see it right now. I see here. Aquarius, you guys were involved with someone who was hopeful that you would get a divorce. They were hopeful that you would get a divorce. You guys were involved with each other in the workplace, and you ended up losing your job. And because you lost your job, right, naturally you would think that the relationship would be over. But I feel like the other party that you were involved with, Aquarius, whether it be the other party or you, one of you is still hopeful that this relationship can continue on. You're still hopeful that this relationship can continue on outside of the work environment. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do things turn around? Do things turn around? Fulfillment of a wish. Wow. So I feel like this relationship got pretty serious. I feel like this workplace relationship got pretty serious. And somebody, whether it be the Aquarius or the other person involved, is going to get a divorce. They're going to get a divorce. Wow. So, this says fulfillment of a wish. And this tells me that either you're going to end up divorcing your spouse, or the person you're involved with is going to divorce their spouse. Aquarius. Man. Boy. Whew. And I feel like because with this fulfillment of a wish card, with that number 9 there, I feel like it's going to happen around the 9th month of the year. Yeah. I feel like it's going to happen around fall. This tells me fall. This tells me fall. And also because of the fact that if you look very closely here, you see a leaf that tells me Virgo, earth sign here. So possibly around fall time. This could be when a major shift happens around the situation. This could also been when no, I'm gonna stick with this. I feel like it's gonna be around fall time is when this wish is going to be fulfilled. Wow. The next card that I pulled was a power card. All right. You'll see here that it has the lion there. It also has an older gentleman there. All right. Let me pull some more cards here. Wow, Aquarius, this is an interesting situation you got going on. This is an interesting situation you got going on. Who's the Leo? There's a Leo here. Who's the Leo? Who's the Leo? Who's the Leo? Patience and planning. So the universe is asking you to have patience and to plan accordingly. All right? Have patience and plan accordingly, Aquarius. Have patience and plan accordingly. Because I feel like with this power card here, okay, there is a lot of energy behind this relationship. A lot of energy behind this relationship. And perhaps also with this number 8 here at the top, perhaps it's going to be around the month of August here when either of you decide to go ahead and proceed forward with this divorce. And it's going to be the month of September. It's going to be the month of September when you guys are going to be able to come back together. Okay? Because then you're going to feel like your wish has been fulfilled. So it's not going to be cross-watcher. It's not going to be probably until... It's probably not going to be until August. Okay? If you're waiting, it's probably not going to be till August when you hear something. This patience and planning card is also, the number 7 is at the top. So July, I feel like July time frame is when a lot of the planning is going to take place. August is going to be when the boom, the ball drops. And cross watcher, you're going to feel like your fulfillment or your wish has been fulfilled. All right. So if you're the cross watcher waiting for the Aquarius to make a move on their part, then I'm going to tell you now that it's probably not going to be until August time frame. All right. It's not going to be until August time frame. But I will say around summertime is when they're going to actually start physically making a move here as far as planning their exit from the relationship. And they could already be planning now, but it could also be when they file for divorce. And the reason I say that is because you see these two pillars here, they kind of give me that justice type energy. They give me that I think about the courtroom. I think about, downtown, when you see in most downtowns and you see these type of pillars and things like that. So it gives me very much justice in court type situation. So it could be that this is when they file for divorce, or it could also be when they are reaching out to an attorney to start making plans for the divorce. Okay? This card can be, this power card here could be when they actually file for divorce. Okay? Or when they actually make the decision to say, I'm leaving. Cross watcher. And then the month of September is when it's all going to come together. Wow. Ooh, Aquariuses. Lord have mercy. Aquariuses. You guys have a messy situation going on. You have a messy situation going on. Also, what I'm picking up here is that if it's not a situation where the person is, the Aquarius, you are deciding, you in this workplace relationship buddy, if it's not the situation where you guys are deciding to take things to the next level outside of the relationship, this could also deal with whatever reason, Aquarius, that you got fired from your job. You could be also deciding to go to court. And it could be around July when you start, you know, being able to make those official plans, meet with the lawyer, and things kind of start going. And then you're going to come in like the lion that you are with this power card. All right. And perhaps it doesn't even, this is going to be a quick turnaround, and perhaps it doesn't even make it to all the way. They may end up settling out of court. Okay. But that's just, that right there, that part could be a stretch, honestly, because I feel like it's the situation, it's the situation that I told you about initially. It's a workplace relationship. A workplace relationship that resulted in people talking around the workplace environment, and it came out that you and this other person were romantically involved, and Aquarius, you lost your job. Justice card. Justice card. Legal situation or document. Police finding out the truth in the matter affecting the balance. Like I said before, there will be justice. And whether that be justice, Aquarius, from you going to court about the situation, the legal matter with your job and you losing your job, or this is related to what I mentioned before. You or the other party getting a divorce, so that you guys can continue on with your relationship, because this workplace relationship turned into something a little bit more serious. You guys fell in love with each other. You guys fell in love with each other. Man. Eight of Cups, guys. Eight of Cups. Look at him turning around, walking off. Money problems, turning your back and walking away, knowing nothing more can be done. Wow. So, Aquarius, all I can say for you guys is, all I can really say for you guys is to just follow your heart. Follow your heart. I mean, sometimes we got to go through the mud for the people we love. Sometimes we got to go through the mud for the people that we love. That's why this trust card came out earlier for you guys. Got to trust, because your angels and your guardian angels have your back. You know, they do say that sometimes your soulmate is somebody else's husband or wife. And I mean, look, don't shoot the messenger, okay? I'm not out here trying to promote affairs and things like that, but sometimes that's just what happens. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just what happens. Ooh, my goodness, Aquarius, you guys got messy situation going on right now. I mean, at the end of the day, though, the final card is the Owl. And it says to you, A crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make an important revelation. So, the crisis was that you lost your job, honey. The crisis was that you lost your job because you was involved with this workplace relationship. However, you realize that upon losing your job, that it didn't change how you felt about that person. You're willing to lose your job, lose your marriage, lose everything for this person. It doesn't matter. And it's a crisis right now because you've lost your job. I mean, how you gonna pay your bills, right? Right? Now you're gonna end up, you lost your job. You might be in the middle of a divorce, or a divorce is coming up. And of course, if you lose your job and you're having a divorce, you got to pay for attorneys. I mean, man, it is definitely a crisis situation because you're having financial issues right now. So, but at the end of the day, love is love, and love wins. And so maybe that Taurus is like, baby, don't worry about it, Chad. Don't worry about it. If you lost your job, don't worry about it. I can take care of you. Maybe that's what the Taurus is saying. Maybe the Taurus is like, it's okay, baby. I got you. And if that's the case, then hey, I say, express your love and go for it, Aquarius. And maybe that Taurus, and usually Tauruses and Aquariuses, with them being an earth and air element, usually are not exactly the best match for each other because of the element. But again, I also said it could have been an Aries, and that's a fire and air element. It could work. So maybe that Five of Coins, which was the first card that was pulled, again, like I said, that could just deal with the loss of the money. That could symbolize you losing money because Tauruses are about their paper. And maybe the Aries is the one that you're really dealing with here. And Aries can be very, impulsive. And they like, I don't care, I love you. Very passionate. I love you so much. Right? Aries are very passionate people. And so Aquarius, if it's worth it, who am I to tell you what to do with your life? But I know what the card said. Alright, so that is all that I have for you all today. I hope that this resonated with you guys. I hate to come with such a negative, I guess, reading out the gate. However, at the end of the day, it's not really that negative, honestly, because at the end of the day, your wish is gonna be fulfilled. You guys are going to be together. So it still turns out to be a happy ending for you, Aquarius. And this could totally be an Aquarius who has a spouse, or a spouse who they were the one having the workplace relationship. At the end of the day, all things, whether good or bad, even the bad situations sometimes can turn out to be good. So, maybe it's just you and that other person or the person who's getting the divorce. Maybe that relationship, they just weren't compatible. And that's unfortunate, but that's just the reality of it. Sometimes we get married and we're not compatible with the person that we chose to marry. Like I said, that old meme I seen floating around out there, it says sometimes your soulmate could be someone else's husband or wife. I mean, ain't nothing new under the sun. So, with that being said, that is all that I have for you, Aquariuses out there. I really hope that this resonated with you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you can catch all of my readings for your particular sign. whenever I upload them, okay? Until we meet again, Aquariuses, I love you all. Gratitude for spending your time with me. This got real juicy real quick. So I love you guys to the moon and back. Until we meet again.